Hey, Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining me to record this short testimonial. I'll make this quick, just a few questions. These questions are really just for anyone who's on the fence or is considering working with me or is stalking all my content, wondering if I'm the right coach for them. Just really what you would say based on your experiences. And the first question I have for you is, how did you find me and what made you set up that first initial consultation call?
Well, I found you on Instagram randomly, and the reason I set it up is because for a couple of years I've just felt like I was really stuck with a lot of areas in life, and I've tried a lot of different avenues to fix them, thinking they were purely physical, realizing there was a mental aspect to it, and with what you were doing, it really intrigued me. So I decided to contact you.
I love that. And I'm so happy that you did. Random, not random.
Yes.
So, what are some areas that you were getting stuck in, and how is it you knew that you were stuck? What brought you to that point of, I'm not willing to stay stuck any longer?
Yeah, there was a lot of negative self-talk and just career-wise, not going anywhere, but also not knowing when or where to go. And just a lot of confusion, and I didn't have a clear vision of what was going on.
Awesome. And what would you say your biggest takeaways, or how would you describe your transformation in that day together?
Yeah, the biggest, I would say, this is what I told my husband, that I feel like something's missing, but in a really good way. So like there's space. I have space to feel peace, whereas before it was constant anxiety or different things that were just clouding my mind. And
Mhm.
even the same kinds of situations that I have encountered before, I thought, where are you? Where are you, thoughts? And they're just like, it's just, I'm like sitting here waiting for it to come back, but it doesn't. So that's really, really nice.
It's just gone now.
Yeah.
I love it. And how would you describe working with me, and how would you describe that breakthrough day? Just that full day of coaching.
It was really comfortable. Um, you made it really comfortable and positive. I really appreciated sticking to um the process and not really having to get too deep into any kind of topic based on the process that you use. So it's like there's a level of vulnerability, but it's not a complete, this is me in my life. Now you know everything about me, but you were still able to achieve the same goal
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love most about the tools and techniques I've developed as a coach, that you don't have to share even what you're seeing or what you've experienced in the past to still get the result. And I know that
Yeah.
meant the world to me when I had my own coaches as well. You still get to have that layer of protection while getting the result and getting the breakthrough.
Yes.
Awesome. So, how clear would you say you are in your next steps now and the new habits that you have in direction?
Yeah, I'm very clear. Like I went in and I didn't know what my purpose was, or I didn't have any understanding of what it could be, and I left knowing it. So now it's not what am I doing, where am I going? It's okay, here are my options. How am I going to execute this?
I love that. Awesome. And last question for you. What would you say to someone else who could benefit from this if they're on the fence? If they're like, okay, I found this girl on Instagram, I haven't met her, I don't know if this is for me. If they're teetering back and forth, what advice would you give them?
Ooh, I would say it depends on what the reason is. One, it's a little bit of it's an investment, so that could deter some people. However, if it's, reasonable and you have the means without, something drastic happening, it's definitely worth it. Especially if you've tried other things. Um, the difference of who you are before and after is life changing, and it's worth every amount of time and money you might spend on it.
Thank you so much for that. It's been an honor working with you as your coach, and I'm so excited to have you now in her elite mind in the women's program. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.